Hello everyone, it's XXVII here, and I'm back from G-Fest, and what an amazing time that truly was. I had a lot of fun, and I'm glad to have finally gone back after years of not being able to go, just because of time constraints or lack of money. But I'm back from the convention now, and I have an entire haul of figurines and other things right here before me. I'm going to show them off to you today, and I'm going to see what I got from G-Fest. So without further ado, let's get into it. So before we get into the main event, I wanted to show off some shirts I got before we get into the figurines. So here's the main G-Fest shirt that you can get at the front lobby where you register for the event. And it's just G-Fantis with a G-Fest logo, but I like it. It's very nice material, it's very comfortable. I like it as a shirt to get at the front lobby. It's pretty cool. So this next shirt is a shirt I got at the main table that you get when you walk into the vendor's room. And it's a shirt of Godzilla fighting Gamera. It's a really cool shirt. It's got a really nice design on it, really nice artwork. I don't really like the material of it though. The picture of the shirt is just kind of plastered onto the shirt itself. It's not that comfortable, but I still like it. I'll still wear it. It's got a really cool design on it. Though I do like the other G-Fest shirt better with the material and all that. So now getting into the figurines. I'm going to reveal the figures I got at day one first, which wasn't a lot since I went to the dealer's room a little bit before 5. And apparently it closes at 5, so I didn't get too much on the first day, but I did get this Movie Monster Series Mogira and Movie Monster Series Godzilla 1991. Both pretty cool figures. I mean, it's not much, but it's a good start for the day. I got Godzilla a little bit overpriced. He was 40, Mogira was 20. So I got Godzilla a little overpriced, and I was kind of panicking buying him, so I just went with the deal that I was given. I still like it. He's a pretty cool figure. And so is Mogira. I like these two. It was a good little haul for the first day. So while day 1 wasn't very eventful, day 2 was much more eventful. As on day 1 I got 2 figurines. Day 2 I managed to get 11. And we're going to start off with the Bandai Tamashii Hakuja from Pacific Rim Uprising. It's a really cool figure. I managed to get him for $40, which I thought was pretty good since these guys go for insane amounts online. Oh my gosh, Pacific Rim figures go so much online nowadays. So I'm glad I got him at G-Fest. I managed to find him. I would have preferred Strike Thorn, but they were all sold out when I went to find them. And I only got the last Hakuja at the one table they were selling stuff at, so I'm still glad I got him, as I didn't have to pay for the high price for him online. I did get him in a box as well, if you wanted to see that. It's a very big box, which is a small figure. But it's pretty cool. I like it. Next up, I got the Playmates Godzilla Terrestris. From the same table I got Hakuja from, actually. And this is a really nice figure. I've been wanting him for a while, ever since I saw the reveal. And he's pretty cool. I do like this figure. Playmates did a really good job on this guy, actually. Aside from, they didn't do a very good job on the Shin Godzilla, as I got him the other day. This guy's a good step up. And here is the box for this guy as well. He was $35. Which is a pretty good deal. It's a little much for a Playmates figure, but I thought it was pretty good. And by the way, both of these guys right here are sold from a table at the vendor's room. The guy's name is Beast of the East, or something like that. And he's one of the best vendors in the dealer's room, because he sells these guys for very good prices. And I'll give you more of a reason why he's the best in a minute for some of my more figures I got from him. But if you ever go to the G-Fest, go to his table. He has very good prices on figures. And it's one of the best guys in the room with the vendor's room. So go to him if you want good figure prices. Next up we have the Bandai Gigan, which I also got from the Beast from the East table. Hey you guys! And yes, that is the main reason I got this figure, is because he's from Monster Island Buddies. I actually had the pleasure of meeting Monster Island Buddies as well. So if you want to see that, go check out my other G-Fest video, which I posted a few days ago. There should be a link in the video right here up in the corner and in the description. So go check that out. Speaking of Monster Island Buddies figures, I also got the Bandai Orga, which is my first ever Orga figure, which I got for a pretty good price of around $70. Orga's in the house. That was a pretty cool figure to find. And now getting away from the Godzilla figures, I want to show off some of my Ultraman figures I found there. Starting with the XXVII, or Zagan, or whatever you would pronounce it. I've been wanting this guy for a long time. I've seen good prices on eBay, but I managed to finally find him at G-Fest. This is a really nice figure. It's really solid, honestly. This is a really overlooked figure in my opinion. I really like this guy. He's a really nice figure. He moves very well. He looks well. I really like this guy. I'm glad I found him for like 40 bucks or so, which is a pretty good price. Next we have the DX Chimerabaros, or Chimerabaros, or whatever it's called. I've seen people pronounce it Chimerabaros on YouTube, and I don't know if it's the right one. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Someone please tell me in the comments. I am curious. But I decided to get this guy because he was pretty cheap. He was a good 40 bucks, and he's really expensive online. So I decided to just go ahead and get him at G-Fest. And Chimerabaros isn't really my favorite fusion monster, but I wanted to get him so I can complete my fusion monster set from the Geed series. And all I need now is Pedanium Zeton, which I couldn't find at G-Fest. But I managed to find him, and it's a cool thing to add. I like him. It's a solid figure. It's good to have in my collection. I'm glad I have him to almost complete my fusion collection set. And if you thought Chimerabaros was the only thing I got that was related to Belial, I also got the Arc Belial figure, the DX Arc Belial. And this guy's a lot bigger than I thought he would be. It is a really cool figure. I love this design in the Revenge of Belial movie, and he's really cool. He's one of the biggest figures I got, actually. Probably second biggest to another guy I'm going to show you in a minute. But really, something really interesting about him is that his knees move instead of his legs. I've never seen that on a figure before, and I find that really interesting. I guess it's to prevent him from his legs to close in like this from being in the box. You can just move them like this because of how heavy his upper side is. So I think that's pretty creative. He's got a really long tail as well. These crystals look really cool. I'm glad I have this guy. I've been looking for him for a long time, and I finally got him at G-Fest. This is a really cool figure. It's one of my favorites. As much as I did like Arc Belial, I found someone else that I like even more. I got the DX Super Grand King Spectre. What a long name he has, but what a cool figure this really is. What a cool design this guy has. Screw the original Grand King, look at this guy. He's got his sword on one hand, he's got his claws on the other hand, and he's gold. Like, what more could you want? This is probably one of my favorite figures that I got there. For like a solid 30-40 bucks, a great deal this really was. I love this figure right here. I actually haven't seen Ultra Fight Victory, or Ultra Victory Fight, whatever it's called. So I haven't seen this guy in action yet. I just love the figure, I love the design. It was a really cool find to see at G-Fest. I actually didn't see another one, I just saw the one. So yeah, it was a really cool to find this guy. I love him, it's one of my favorites. Next up, I got some more quality figures, starting with the SH Figuarts Ultra 7. And I am so happy to find him, because this is the same guy I was talking about earlier, from that Beast from the East vendor. He had all these figure arts of Ultra 7, Ultraman Jack, Zafi, Ultraman Taro, Zeton, all these figure arts for 60 bucks a piece, which is a really good deal, because these guys are expensive online. Oh, they're so expensive. Older figure arts can go for so much online. So I was so glad to find Ultra 7. I decided to get him out of all of them, and I think it was a pretty good deal. I don't like how his head fin can just pop up like this, and that's how you put it in his hand and all that. I don't really like that. I got two head fins for some reason. I don't think I was supposed to, but that's what came in the box. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm glad I got two of them, because I'll probably lose this one at some point, because it pops off so easily. But yeah, it's still a really cool figure. I'm just so glad I got him for such a good price. And over here I have the box right here. I got him fully boxed. He was brand new. There was still tape on the box. So yeah, it's a good solid 60 bucks. And yeah, I'm glad that I finally have him. To add to Ultra 7, I got the SH Figuarts King Joe. And this was an even better find. I got him for 80 bucks, which is a little more than Ultra 7, but he's a little more worth it, because he's a very detailed figure. I didn't think I was ever going to get him because of how much he goes for online. But I have him now, and he's a really nice figure. You can tell how much quality he has. He's a little limited in movement just because of all the stuff on the King Joe design. And these little things right here prevent the legs from moving so much. But for all that, from the suit design, they did a very good job with this figure. It's a very good design. I like this guy. And I have the box right here. This one was actually used. And unlike Ultra 7, this was a used figure. But it doesn't feel used because his joints still move very well. So yeah, that was a pretty good find right there. Yeah, glad to have him as well. He's one of my most expensive ones, but he's not my most expensive. The prize for my highest quality, most expensive figure goes to this 8-inch, 10-inch, whatever he is, Bandai Gigan 2004. The chainsaw version as well, so you know he's the cool one. And man, I was so glad to find this one. He was around $100 bucks. but it's worth it. I can't even fit him in the camera, he's so big. Oh man. So when I got him, so he has a few problems. His chainsaw is a little bent like this, as you can see. It should be like this. His chainsaw, like the ends of them have come out a little bit, so they kind of flop this way. And his horn's a little bent, as you can kind of see right there. But other than that, for the amount this guy goes online, like I know I said all these guys go for high amounts, but this guy, oh, he goes for so much online. Especially the bigger version, so I'm so glad to have him. And he's just such a great figure. I love how the chainsaws move like this as well. That's a really good thing to have on him. And there's not many scratch marks on him. Like the paint is a little dulled a little bit, but that kind of adds to the design of him. It kind of makes him look better in my opinion. Yeah, I can't fit him in the frame right here, so I'll have to put him in the back in a minute. But yeah, this was my top figure, and my favorite as well. I was glad I found this guy. Really cool figure. Glad to have him. And this is my final haul for G-Fest 27. What a big haul this was. I got one extra figure than I did last time I went, so that's pretty coincidental. That's kind of funny that I got one more than last time I went. But yeah, I love the haul I got. Unfortunately, I didn't find any Kamacuras figures. I just couldn't find any. None of them existed. So if you know of a vendor that sells Kamacuras figures, let me know, and I'll be look out for them next time. Because each year, they get slowly more expensive, and I want to get them as soon as possible. But yeah, I love my little haul I got here, with the Super Grand King Spectre and Gigan being my favorites. But I love all of them. I love all these guys. They're such good figures to add. Now I'm going to have to get more shelf space at some point, because this isn't all going to fit on my shelf. I'll have to put them all somewhere else. But yeah, this is my figure haul. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to subscribe. And you can check out some of my other G-Fest videos as well. I posted the costume contest the other day. I have my whole G-Fest trip video, so go check those out. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.